Mr. Math here. Thanks for watching my videos. Be sure to like and subscribe, and remember to click the bell icon to be notified of updates. And hello again, viewers. Welcome back to Let's Play Torna the Golden Country. We have reached the post-game. Now, a couple episodes ago, I actually made a verbal mistake and said New Game Plus when I actually meant the post-game. But, yeah. We have beaten Malos, and that fight was actually a lot easier than I expected it to be, even considering that I was a little bit over-leveled for it. But, I'm not going to complain, I suppose. Let's hit continue and see what happens. Loading, loading, loading. So this should put us, yeah, right on this platform, just outside of the final boss fight. Okay, let's take a look. That's not what I wanted to do, darn it. Here we go. Okay, so 57, 57, 57. Yeah. And I've got a little medal down next to my G counter, showing that I've beaten the main quest and I'm now in the post game. I have 1,000,000 G. How many G did I need to get all the locations of those fancy golden monsters from the Nopon half-sage? I don't remember. Well, I'm not going to do that quite yet. Instead, I think I'll go back to Auresco and see if any new side quests have popped up. I hope they have. Because if that's not happened, I'm not sure what I'm going to do.
Whoosh. Well, shall we continue? Okay, so I guess I could try talking to Macmac, seeing if that's set up. Yanchik Harbor. I mean, come on, after everything I've done.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Prince Addam, as a result of steady and unrelenting investigative spy activity of Macmac, new info have come to light. Ah ha ha. Here we go. From what Macmac gather, can still find green barrels even within capital. Shock horror, Macmac, no. What worry Macmac is fact barrels left out in broad daylight, maybe part of larger operation than first thought. Macmac asked Prince Addam to exercise due caution. Dum-dums who buy red pollen orbs also soon be on receiving end of Macmac's patented back-wing slap. We'll inform Prince Addam soon as Macmac finds location of Dum-dum dealer. Any pawn who ruined peace of Torna has wrath of Macmac to face. We'll make spankings look like least of Dum-dum's worries. Okay. So, what then? Find and destroy the green barrels in Auresco, the royal capital, Torna. I haven't already done that, though? I mean, I found several there. Okay, there's some. let's see what this gets us.
What a pleasant stroll.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Okay, it says up. Up there?
Ah, the first rays of the morning sun. And just like that, all the nightmares wash away.
I wonder what's in store for us today.
Okay, where are these things? They're not way up here. They're over in this kind of direction. Oh. Yeah, there's a bunch of new ones there. Those weren't there before. Now, these definitely were not here before. Come on, guys, join me already. Okay, there you are.
The suspense is killing me. The suspense is killing me.
Piddling amount of money, so this must be some kind of trap.
You're coming with me, treasure. The suspense is killing me.
That's weird, there's nothing in them. Which means... I should have guessed. Indeed, should have guessed, but far too late for that now. It's the chairman of the Chamber of Commerce. So hero friends were ones laying waste to our precious goods. It really is terrible shame. Funny, I was thinking the same thing. If your goods are so precious to you, why have you been leaving them laying around all over the place? Pretty obvious he's up to some shady business. Hold on, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Tell us why you've been doing this, Morumo. Meh, Morumo was not doing anything wrong. Hazardous substances fetch high prices on market. High prices lead to good business. Any merchant worth their salt live by such principle. So you'll resort to anything as long as you can turn a profit. It's so wrong to have dream worth fighting for? This no time for taking moral high ground. Says the Nopon spouting drivel about dreams. Oh, please shut mouth. Morumo was speaking in rhetoric. Morumo was quite fond of hero friends, but now friends are enemies, and enemies of Morumo must perish. Are these guys drivers? Okay, so obviously I'm going to have to do something to get him back in the community.
Spoiling our fight. Happy to avenge.
Why?
I'm pretty confident in our victory. Break!
My thanks.
Bring back the spinning wheels!
My friend!
I like the way this is going.
Let's do it my way.
We are ready to excel. Time for one last push. The wheels are out. Is this your life?
Someone get their level 3 already.
Let's finish it in style. I'll give you a hand. I'll be
Well done. I'll give you a healing.
Let me magnify that for
Take this.
You're wide open!
Moving on high. With you.
It's too soon to give in.
Who these guys are they?
Castigo!
Ready to unleash an elemental attack.
And willing. Are you ready?
Something good. Bring the pain. Photon gale. Take this.
Ready.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand. Fortune favors the bold. Oh, love that.
Okie dokie. With you there.
Make an eruption.
I know that rampage. Awesome. Cuss you.
Okay, let's just do a chain attack.
Okay, me first.
Boy, this is going to be kind of awkward. I hope someone hits the fire orb.
Jin, I need you
Thank you, Scylla.
Ow, darn it.
No mercy.
Okay, Addam, you go.
Your turn, Addam.
I am as relentless as the tides.
I'll prove it.
Obstinate thing. Haze, deal with it.
Cloud burst.
Let's get another one in. Assault ray. Astounding.
May I follow?
Majesty.
Imperial
For the glory of Morarte.
Astounding.
I can follow that up.
Astounding.
Alright, let's see here. Haze again, why not?
Celadon whirlwind.
Magnificent. Any last word? Miller? Yours. Magnificent.
Keep it going. Be my guest, Digion.
Hidden blade. 100-year wave. Great.
We have to move forward.
Two more. Bunch more coming.
Ready to go. You are your mark. Water move. No. My preparation started with you. No.
Wide open.
Moving on up.
You'll get away.
Someone else. The enemy is wide open.
Mighty
It's getting kind of ridiculous.
I shall not fail.
How many more of these guys am I going to have to murder?
Ready to
Okay, sheesh. Meh. Morumo impressed, really. Even in midst of battle, have been admiring way hero friends fight. So you've finally given up? No, Morumo never give up. Dream of Morumo will never come true by giving up. Meh. Now hold on. We have to stop him. He's going to fall and get himself hurt. If he hurts himself, it's his own dumb fault. I know, but still. Don't worry, he won't get far, not on this scaffolding. I suppose we'll have to track him as carefully as we can, then. Yeah, I'm not exactly seeing a path ahead. We could always leave you behind. What? That's not what I... No one's leaving me behind. Right then. Aha. Freja got something there. Let's see, so yeah, Jin's finished. Haze. Oh. Wasn't she only like halfway there, and now she's only got one left? Mithra, that's going to take a while longer. Menoth, I need to get his final recipe before I can do this. Oh!
I will make full use of this skill.
That's all of them!
I owe all of this to His Majesty.
Aggro attack up 6. Watch out, Aegean, I'm gaining on you. Okay. What was Aegean at before? I don't remember. He should have gotten a few at least. Well, at least 2 more since the last time I checked. Okay, aggro attack up 6. I don't need this anymore. Increases damage dealt to enemies targeting the user by 35%. Affinity max attack is better. I mean, Affinity max attack 3 increases damage dealt by 40%. Well, if I removed the elemental orb prioritizer, yeah, that's really useful though. I'm leaving that. Let's give him the aggro attack up. And then Bridget can take the affinity max attack. There we go. I've lost the bonus of the hunter's chemistry, but I should be able to make that up with pouch items. Speaking of which... Oh. Well, that's no good. What can I give him? Yeah, the exquisite perfume. Let's see, I've got party gauge gain and specials recharge, so let's see. And the exquisite perfume gives some base affinity and arts recharge, so that might work.
Now that's a scent to raise the spirit.
Okay. Rank S. Rank S4. Oof. Blast my oversized thumbs. Wait a second. Okay, he's over there. Whoa. Almost fell off. How do I actually get over there? How do I get over there? I think I see how. I think.
These are really Moorish.
We all know just how passionate you are about your work, Morumo. Tell us about this dream of yours. There must be something special if you're willing to go to such lengths. The shopping ward. It's everything to Morumo. Dream of Morumo is to turn it into the biggest trade center in Allrest. Better even than Pyrithium Trade Guild. And to achieve that dream, you'd enter into all sorts of shady deals, no matter what anyone thinks of you. Morumo need money to make dream come true. Is not question of right or wrong, is necessity. Save it, Morumo. You preaching to wrong crowd. It not matter how beautiful your dream is. Underhanded methods never result in good outcome. Who you to lecture, Morumo? You not my mama pawn. Sadly, not worth effort to tell name to dum-dums like Morumo. Get ready for spankings. Hold on, Macmac. What? Why? You said it yourself. If you want to claim the moral high ground, you can't take justice into your own hands. I think even the villain of the piece understands this now, don't you, Morumo? Stop! Morumo betrayed hero friends, not deserve your sympathy. Morumo know what Morumo did was wrong, okay? Only choice now is to pay with own life. Meh! Boss! What are you doing up there? It's dangerous. Meh. Boss angry cause Popolo ate boss's share of fluffy potatoes. Popolo never do it again, swear on life. I don't know what on Auresco compelled you to do this, but we all owe our lives to you. Let us help you for once, you silly oaf. We're always here when you need a shoulder to lean on. We'll overlook your misdemeanors this time, Morumo. You can start over with a clean slate. Okay, Addam, come on. At least, I don't know, make him pay a fine or something? He was running pollen orbs. Those are nasty. That's nasty stuff. Meh, but why? I want you to become a successful entrepreneur. Just keep it above board this time, okay? And you trust him to do that, really? Come on. That can be your atonement. By all accounts, it won't be easy. But whatever trials lie ahead of you, just remember the one most important thing. Remember that you're not alone. Oh, Prince Addam. Meh. Morumo is so very sorry. Macmac, you know those red pollen orbs we seized? We just happened to find them lying around, didn't we? Prince Addam, you too soft on dum-dum, softer than fluffy potato mash. But Macmac understand. Justice of Lord Addam is justice of Macmac too. Macmac take full responsibility of dum-dum Morumo and make sure he back-winged into reputable tradespawn. Meh? Macmac do what?
I am honored.
Dear friends, Morumo reaffirmed dream to make Formide Shopping Ward best trade center in Auresco, beating Pyrithium Trade Guild in process.
Much appreciated.
Only Prince Addam could discover Morumo behind red pollen orbs and forgive without spankings, but that's just what Macmac and everyone love about.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Chairman Morumo somehow have a lot more pep than usual. Popolo will try to keep up, but not try too hard because Popolo have own life to live. Okay. Alright then. Okay, who's this one? Martha the Monster Granny in Hyber Village. Huh. The Musical Artisan. The Capital Weaponsmith. And the Kindly Greengrocer. I can talk to all of them and get them into the community.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Well, that took a while. Morumo, the man behind the plan, has repented and vowed that from now on he'll only use legitimate means to make Formide Shopping Ward flourish. And we know how that's gonna end. Oh boy. I mean, we've already seen how it ends.
I'm getting some use out of these.
Okay. Where are those folks I can talk? Okay, there's one. Thank you all for helping Chairman Morumo so much. I think a lot has happened that I don't know about, but I'm not going to ask. From here on out, I promise to do everything I can to support you. It's all I can offer in return for your kindness. No matter what happened in the past, if Chairman Morumo is in debt to someone, then I am too. So no one knows. Thank you for helping the chairman. It's thanks to him that I can continue making my instruments. I owe him, but I'll be sure to cheer you on too. Well, I hope it doesn't cost you your life. Okay, so it is the weaponsmith and the greengrocer. Oh, there they are. Chairman Morumo's always busting a gut for us merchants. He's someone we can really count on, but it was a real shame about that business with the pollen orbs. A real nasty business it was, too. Since you set things straight, he's reflected on his mistakes. He's ready to get back to what he's best at now. In the long run, I think it'll really have a revitalizing effect on the merchants here. That's my feeling. It's good. That's good for him, good for me, good for everyone. So I'd like to say a big thank you to all you guys. Well, as much as I'd like to, I can't chat with you all day. Back to work for me. Drop by anytime, I'll give you a discount. Well, not a real discount. A sort of discount of the heart. Yes, you'll always have a warm welcome from me and everyone in the For My Shopping Mall. Gee, thanks. Okay, so some people know about the pollen orbs.
Thank you.
Okay, and then the greengrocer, and who is this? The concerned okay. I've been kind of wondering when that's going to come up. Now it looks like it finally has. I don't know the details, but it seems our Chairman Morumo really owes you a lot big time. Whoever heard of such accomplished youngsters? Oh, I'm all fired up. I've got a lot of pep left in me. You should let me join your traveling band. Ah ha 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 ha. I may be getting on in years, but I'm as feisty as they come. I could take any one of you with my bare hands. Let's just take her word for it.
You have our gratitude.
Not challenge her to prove it. Wow, we owe Chairman Morumo more than I thought. I better do my part, so tell me if there's anything I can do. Except discounts, I don't do those. That seems to be common. Oh, I'll do anything I can, except, you know, charge you less. Alright. So that concerned mother and her sick daughter. Looks like we're finally going to be able to do something for them. I've been wondering when that would finally come up. Dearie me, what am I to do? Are you okay? Laura, and Prince Addam, and Emperor Hugo. If it please your lordships, do you have a moment to listen? Of course. My daughter Freja is very sick. Akin offered us a place on his Titan ship, but she's too frail for a sea voyage. She would not even survive the journey to the harbor. Fred said we could take refuge in that doodah he's had built in the basement of the inn, but with so many people and such stale air, it's not the place for my Freja. I'm at my wit's end. I want to do what's best for her, but staying here gets more dangerous every day. That is indeed a predicament. Leave it to us. We'll take care of this somehow, as soon as I can actually think of something. It's in the nature of a parent to want to do best by their child. Freja, we made it! We made it! Made what? Medicine, silly! Medicine to cure you! We worked really, really hard. We collected 100 Dana Weta and squeezed 1 drop of juice out of each one to make the medicine. What's a Dana Weta? It's a super rare insect from the Dana Desert. A bug? I hate bugs! But if you drink Marcus's medicine, you'll be able to come play outside with us. So you gotta drink, Freja. Okay. Yikes! Freja barfed! Was it that gross? Those are good kids. They're always looking out for my Freja. Is there really nothing we can do? There may be something. My journal tells of Dragon Incense, an Orion panacea that can cure any ailment. It apparently saved their queen from an incurable disease. I too have heard of this. Why don't we go looking for it? That seems to be the best course of action. Your lordships. Traveling to Uraya is too great of a burden. I couldn't ask it of you. That is sadly true. We can't so readily abandon our business with Malos. No, I understand. But fortunately, we have allies whose aid we can call upon. Let's head back to Aletta and speak with Vronka. Excellent idea, Addam. I'm sure there are loads of people in the Resistance who can lend a hand. Shall we go, then? Marina, we might be gone a while, but I promise we'll do what we can to help. You can rely on us. Thank you so much. That was a pretty long intro.
Don't you worry. I've got this.
Okay, so concerned mother Ailing Girl, Speffin Mascot, Scruffy Armu Herder, and Insect-Loving Boy. Wow. I really thought that Dana Weta Juice would do the trick. I tried my best to make it drinkable, but I guess it didn't work. I'm kind of out of suggestions. I'd love it if Freja could play outside with us one day. I want to show her so much stuff, like the Dana Desert or the Cloud Sea. I want to experience things with her, you know? All of life's weird and cool stuff. Hayes? Thank you for getting out of the way. A while back, I had the idea of evacuating him back of an Armu, but Freja didn't have the strength to hold on to it and fell off. We have to do something to help her. But if Marcus's medicine couldn't help, what on Auresco can we do? Okay. Caught in the middle. Blech. I'm never drinking Marcus's medicine again. It was very kind of you to offer to get the Dragon Incense for Freja. But I know you have an important mission. Don't trouble yourselves too much with our little problems. I'm prepared for whatever fate brings. Well, maybe we can at least get her well enough to get them on the evacuation ship. Alright. So where can we get Dragon Incense? I remember that from the base game.
Right. Where shall we head to next?
Let's talk to Mungo. He has something to say. Somewhere deep down, I knew it would come to this someday. My lieges, I will no longer ask you to keep yourselves out of danger. I ask you only to seize victory in your mission and return here to Aletta. I look forward to the day when I see you return triumphant. And, Your Majesty, though I have served by your side for a good 20 years at this point, I still feel I've not fully repaid the debt I owe you for turning my empty life into something truly worthwhile. I hope to keep repaying that debt for as long as these old bones will allow it. So, please do come home safe. Oh, that was heartfelt. Okay, Veronica, we have something to ask you. Lieutenant Veronica, may I speak with you for a second? Yes, my lord? We need something called Dragon Incense. It's found in Uraya. It's for a very sick little girl in the capital. Do you think you could get it for us? Aye, I could. But returning to Uraya would be somewhat dangerous at the present time. I'll have to take a squad with me. That sounds reasonable. Who would you pick? Well, I was thinking... Never fear, we here! These guys? If friends think we same four Muskerpon as you meet before, friends sorely poorly mistaken. We undergo extensive training from Lieutenant Veronica. She said we operate as one well-oiled machine. Slow down there. What I actually said was, together the four of you just about make one competent recruit. Meh? Lieutenant Veronica is not believer in four Muskerpon. I'm not sure about this. I'll go too. I don't know about Muskerpon, but sending this lot without supervision would be a big old mistake-a-pon. Okay, that's pretty stupid, but worth a chuckle. Having someone knowledgeable about Uraya will be invaluable. It's still essentially a two-person team. That incense you're wanting is in the dragon's stomach. It'll be no easy feat making it in there. Ideally, we'd load up on skilled allies. We'd like to go too. Lyda and Kada. Oh, and Geo too. Hello there. We spoke to Morena and she told us what was going on. We want to help Freja as well. Lyda is basically a driver, kind of, so it might up your firepower a little. Kind of? Basically? Whoa, that's harsh. And I'm here because Wayton sent me to look after these two. With Geo on board, I suddenly feel a lot better about this mission's chances. I'm here too. Are you a warrior, Leo? I don't quite recall. Not as such, but don't underestimate me. I've got a fire in my belly, and that's all you need. When a comrade is on the verge of defeat and despair, here come I, to energize their spirit with a rousing song. I'm not sure that would do anything for my despair. Okay, I'm starting to wonder about this. If I hadn't done all of those side quests before, would I have to go out and do those side quests now to, you know, scare up all of these allies? Because this just seems to all be coming together a little bit too easily. Anyway, moving on past Minos' sarcastic remark. I do see your point, but you know, I'm moved. That so many of the people we've met on this journey would offer their help. It's beautiful. Yeah, that makes me so happy. Doesn't it? I think these effectively 5 people should be an able enough squad to get the Dragon Incense you need. Right then, so... What? No, that was wait. Wait! Chairman Morumo? Morumo go too. But why? Morumo loves capital. And Morumo also loves people who live in capital. But a sad fact that Morumo betrayed them will not deny. So Morumo want to wipe slate clean, so to speak. Morumo is prepared to offer tasty body as bait for monsters. That's quite a proposal. So we're up to basically 6 people? Seems so, but I would really prefer it if everyone came back alive. No need for any kind of sacrifice, yeah? I'm counting, well, if you say that the 4 Muskerpons are 1 person, I'm counting 8. Unless Vronka is not going to be going herself. I mean, you've got the captain on the far left, and Morumo, and the Muskerpons, and Vronka, and then Keida, and Lyda, and Leo, and Geo. That's 8 people, isn't it? Anyway. My lord, would you mind choosing a leader for the expedition? Ah, yes, we know these folks well, but there are probably some you're not familiar with. A good leader is necessary to ensure the operation goes smoothly. Laura, who should we go with? It's up to me. You're kind of the center of this web of connections. I really think you should pick, though. You have a better idea of everyone's character and skills and whatnot. Who would be the best leader? Well... I'm leaning towards Geo myself. I mean, he's a former assassin from that Bloody Lobsters group. That's gotta be a pretty solid, you know, resume right there. Lyda? I think she's better than Keita gives her credit for, but she's still pretty much a newbie. You know, the Urian captain on the far right side there would be another choice. And you know what? Let's go with my first instinct and choose Geo. Geo, will you lead? Yeah, sure thing. Well, that's the leader sorted, but everyone is going to have to chip in to get the job done. Indeed. Let's get going. Strike while the ether's hot, as they say. Can any of friends pilot Titan ship? Not me. If nobody else can, I could give it a go. How hard can it be? I'd rather not end up at the bottom of the Cloud Sea, thanks. Looks like we need a talented helmswoman. Oh, we know where to find one of those. A talented helmswoman, you say? You're thinking Makila? I'm sure we'll find her at Yanchik Harbor. Then let's have a look there. Okay. Yanchik Harbor, here we come.
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
Hey, Makila, we have another job for you. Ahoy, darlings, how's it going? I can't imagine you're just here to shoot the breeze with me. Busy people or so I hear. Got a job? Wowee, all the way to Uraya, you say? Nope, that's fine. I owe you guys after all. The old fart and Akin are also in your debt, eh? So the first stop is a letter where I have to pick up some rad-tag band of misfits and take them to Uraya. Then, when they're done with whatever they have to do, I should ship them back to Aletta? Sounds doable. I'll need a day or two to get everything ship-shape, but I can meet you in Aletta when I'm done. See you then, sweet cakes. Alright. Rest at Speffin Inn or a camping site, and wait for the intrepid adventuring team to return.
Good work, everyone. I'm all adventured out.
You must be tired after a day like that.
794. So that is pretty far away, is it? Let's actually go to Hyber Village. Can we rest at the inn there?
Whoosh!
Well, shall we continue?
So, you're off then. I've seen knights make that face. Means a battle's coming you can't avoid. Jin, I remember how you put your own life on the line to save this village many times 80 years ago. Time marches on, the ages pass from one generation to the next, but you do not change. I know this well. I idolized you once. My inn isn't much, but whenever you're weary, know that its doors are always open to you. Yes, actually, that's what I was here for.
I guess we'll stick with these?
I thought I would never see him again, so to meet once more like this, it's almost like a miracle. Life works in strange ways sometimes. I'm glad I lived long enough to see the day. The days when I clung to the teachings of Indol to escape the pain of losing Tio feel like a distant memory now. Perhaps this is the salvation the teaching spoke of. He said his inn was open to us, but it's not. Hey Martha, when are you actually going to do something? I'm trying to compile an encyclopedia of unique monsters from across Alres. I've journeyed through Sia, Morardain, Leftheria, Uraya, and Estum, and now I'm here. The main titans I still have left to cover are Torna and Gorma, but there's just one problem. It's tricky to gather info about unique monsters because there aren't many warriors strong enough to handle them. Still, I'm determined to complete this encyclopedia no matter how many decades it takes. The only question is whether I'll kick the bucket before it's done. Now, with that out of the way, let's have you help out, shall we? To the best extent of my knowledge, there are 16 unique monsters left that I've yet to gather notes on. If you see a big monster with a peculiar name out on your travels, that'll be one of them, unique, sure as anything. Now, they're plenty dangerous, mind, but I trust that strapping young heroes like you can make my dream come true. I've beaten a bunch of them, but yeah, there are still more. I guess I could sleep at the campsite at the militia garrison, but you know what? Let's go ahead and use the inn. Let's have a comfy bed.
Whoosh!
Well, shall we continue?
Hope you don't take this the wrong way. I don't want to doubt a Tornan victory, but it's a bit unlikely, right? When the time comes, please promise you'll take care of yourselves, won't you? The great power of Sia also crumbled. Not easy to be hopeful about the future, is it? And if Tornan power gets ground down, Morardain will come to the fore, no doubt about it. If they have nobody to challenge them, they might go after Gormott first, and some Tornans think of fleeing there. The result of this battle is not the be-all and end-all. If you can, I want you to think about what happens after. Anyway. $170,000 plus bonus XP. How high could that take me? Oh wow, all the way up to level 70. Well, not gonna do it. And after this, maybe I'll be able to beat up one of those unique monsters.
Are you all well rested?
Good morning, all.
That was Hugo, wasn't it? Anyway. Back to the harbor. Lord Addam, everyone, the Orion expedition has returned. Did everyone make it back safely? Yes, everyone is accounted for. Phew, that's a relief. I hadn't expected them to be back so quickly. That's because they had such a good helmswoman. Thanks, Makila. Psh, don't mention it. Gotta take on a few challenges from time to time to keep the old skills up to scratch. Yeah, our fearless leader has the goods you were after. Hey, looks like we made it back in one piece. Of course, we got the Dragon Incense. Lyda managed to find some really high-quality stuff, too. There's more to that kid than I thought. She'll make an excellent adventurer someday, mark my words. Looks like we made the right choice in picking you to lead. Totally. Thank you, Geo. And everyone else, too, of course. True Dragon Incense. I was thinking, Lady Laura. It seems like everybody we met so far came to help us out. Isn't it marvelous? You're right. Wow. It's pretty incredible. My heart's so full I could cry. Let the rain take care of that for you, Addam. Not again. You cry way too easily. There's no denying that, but I feel it might be somewhat justified this time. All the people our journey is intertwined with coming together to lend their strength to a common cause. That's the power of community spirit for you. Community spirit. Now that's a nice phrase. I should write it down in my journal. I imagine you have had an awful lot to write about recently, Bridget. You could say that. But it isn't all war and death. Much of it has been good. Indeed. I feel like every day I'm seeing and experiencing new things. That's great. Yeah, I suppose it is. We need to deliver this Dragon Incense. There's a little girl who's waiting for us. You're right. There's not a moment to lose. The capital, then. Okay. I hope that we didn't do all of this only to get back and discover that it's too late and she's gone. That doesn't feel like the kind of thing this game is going for, but...
That was a nice change of pace.
Alright, remind me why we're here again?
I mean, you want them... I mean, the way this game works, they succeed, only to have everything fall apart after they beat Malos.
I'm getting some use out of these.
This is handy.
We're sorry to have kept you waiting. We managed to get the Dragon Incense. Really? Thank you so much. Gimme, I'll make the medicine. Do you know how? Since Miss Morena mentioned the Dragon Incense, I've been studying. Tico and Joey helped me get the rest of the stuff I need, so we're good to go. Then by all means, leave it to me. All done. Drink up, Freja. It's not going to be gross again, is it? I added a whole bunch of sugar this time, so it should be fine. Me and Laura's friends won't let you down. Drink up. Okay, let's do this. Huh? My body is overflowing with energy. Don't get too enthusiastic, Freja. You still need to you know, take it slow. No way, is this real? What was that medicine? I feel amazing. Yes! We did it, guys! I wasn't expecting it to be so effective. Woohoo! Oh my. Freja, my Freja. Mom. What a wonderful outcome. How are you feeling, Freja? I feel better than I ever have before. I could stand, I can walk, I feel like I could run a marathon. Haha, maybe hold off on that for a little while. Hee hee. I think we should be able to take Akin up on his offer of a spot on his evacuation ship now. My little girl, up and about like this, somebody pinched me. And it's all thanks to you, Laura, and you, Addam, and the rest of you, of course. How can I possibly repay you? By not dying. Get on the ship and go somewhere and don't die. Live out a natural lifespan. For goodness sake, this is just harsh. That Dragon Incense was obtained through the combined efforts of a lot of different people. All we did was ask them. So don't worry about a reward or anything. Quite. It's enough for us to see Freja so happy. Thank you so much. Looks like we're all done here. Jin, if you write about today in your diary, do you think you could let me read it? Why? Today was so wonderful, I want to look back on it a little. Why not ask Bridget? I'm afraid I have to refuse as well. Why not get Minoth to write a book about it? But, well, actually, I was planning on writing one anyway. I hope you're going to describe my part with sufficient awesomeness. Remind me what you did again? Haha. What? I mean, sure, I didn't have much to do with the incense business, but what about before that? What a spirited defense. Excuse me, Prince Addam. I know you said you didn't need any kind of reward, but I wanted you to have this anyway. Energy pickle? What? Okay, thanks. I heard that they were good for health, so I was feeding them to Freja. Now we have the Dragon Incense, though. In fact, I bought about 100 jars of the stuff, so I have far too many left over. Won't you take some back for the Lady Aurigo? That's marvelously kind of you, thanks. I'm sure my wife would be delighted. Lady Aurigo? Wife? Yes, didn't I mention? She's back home in Aletta. She's pregnant, just about due, actually. Okay, make the gut punch even worse, why don't you, game? Oh, for the... I cannot believe what I'm hearing! Really? I didn't know that. You really didn't know? I do apologize. So you see, I'm fighting just as much for my family as I am for Torna. What are we even doing running around saving people? You need to go back to Aletta to be with your wife. It's fine, it's fine. If anything happens, Vez and Mungo are with her there, as well as the rest of the militia. It'll be fine. I'm sure it will, but the best thing we can do to help her is to make sure we put an end to Malos before he can cause any more ruin. He's right. That's all we can do. But even so... Yes, all right. We have to stop Malos. For the sake of everyone we've met. For the sake of all Tornans, and for all rest. That's exactly right. I have no doubt that with such comrades at our side, ours will be a glorious victory. We'll beat Malos together. Together. Items obtained community... Is that Minoth's last item? Last recipe?
Thanks for that.
I can't thank your lordships enough for bringing us that Dragon Incense and curing my little Freja. Addam, take care of that wife and babe of yours, okay?
Oh, that's so sweet.
It's great that I'm all better now, but the best thing is that my mom isn't sad anymore. Thanks for making her smile again. Oh boy. Okay. There's only 2 more people left to get into the community. But I only need one of them to complete Mithra's affinity chart. So if I could get Monster Granny here into the community, that's all I need to do. She said that there are 16 unique monsters. I can think of 3 more offhand that I haven't beaten. I've made a try at them, but I haven't beaten... No, 4 more. I can think of 4 more offhand that I've tried but not beaten. I should take another shot at them. But in the next episode, because we've pretty much reached the end of this one.
Always happy to put a smile on people's faces.
Mega Drive, Crystal Earrings, Infinity Symbol, Damage Heal 5. Aha, that is Minos' final item. A jar of nourishing pickled aubergines. Hands off for Addam's wife. Crystal earrings fill the party gauge on excellent specials. Infinity symbol slightly fills the party gauge at the end of each chain attack. And damage heal 5. Adds 25% chance of restoring 12% HP after taking a hit. Not really useful. Slightly fills the party gauge for each critical hit. Prevents deflections when an enemy guards an attack. Restores 9 HP of damage dealt after a successful auto attack. Bah. Okay. One last thing before I end the episode. I'm going to craft Minos' final item.
Well, shall we continue?
Ah, there's one of the unique monsters right there. The big orange flying Moa. But that's for next episode.
I'll base it on that last one.
Let's see. Plus 20% damage dealt by specials, plus 10% party gauge gain. Yeah. Situationally useful.
Yeah. Who'd make a good lead?
What? Not done? Who else? Oh, Laura.
Let's get down to business.
Oops. I need a Mora pearl. 25% party gauge gain, arts recharge, and plus damage by specials. Okay. That's actually a pretty good item, with arts recharge and party gauge gain. Alright then. Get away from those other guys, you don't want to crowd them, that's rude.
Fisticuffs favor the prepared. I've reached my outer limits, thanks to our bond, no doubt.
Affinity max accuracy 6. Again, situationally useful. The problem with situationally useful items, though, is that I forget to take them off when we aren't in that situation anymore. Okay, 8 more chain attacks. 1 more blade combo finisher. 1 more person in the community. And that's it, really. So, yeah, I think we're done with this episode. So thanks for watching Let's Play Torna the Golden Country. In the next episode, I'm going to try to take on a few of those unique monsters that I couldn't handle earlier. Now that I'm, what, level 58? I might have an easier time with them, but we'll see. So, thanks for watching. See you next time.